will this moment, this choice, this decision, the results affect you from a year from now? Whether that answer is yes or no should kind of dictate how stressed you should actually feel. Oftentimes we get in our head that if we aren't perfect, then we're going to become a failure in life. But the world continues to turn. You and I still take another breath every single day. And that is perfectly how life is going to go. The sun is going to rise and then it's going to set, with the moon doing the intrinsic little thing of doing the opposite. You're not going to implode or explode or implode or explode. You're going to be fine. And I think the quote, the saying, the idea that is a really cool way to stay centered is, will this blank affect me in 10 years from now, 5 years from now? You know, and giving yourself that distance of being in that headspace in comparison to the right here and right now. Because I definitely get caught up in that idea that I have to be absolutely perfect and pristine to do something with my life, to move forward, to make progress, to have success. But in actuality, some of the things and choices that I make aren't gonna make that much of an impact on me in like 10, 20 years from now, which is crazy to think. Because over here, I'm stressing about my instrumental test tomorrow because I've just been having very crazy weeks and I just want to take a break on Saturday and Sunday. And then I'm kind of like, oh crap. Monday comes around and I'm like kind of very behind. And then I had like some like birthday stuff for a friend. And then I'm kind of like, oh, I have enough time. It was like 6:30 and then 9:30 rolled around and I'm like, I'm done. Like, I can't do this anymore. And so tomorrow my plan is to study before the test. Swim practice should only be for an hour. And so then hopefully I'll have enough time to study and eat for like an hour to actually like chug it out, you know? But it just really made me think about how focused I am on this task and I'm stressing myself out. But like, it's fine. Like, literally, I was walking back from like the center of like campus, like where I like to study. And I was walking back and I like get down my hill that you guys saw me fall. And yeah, I was walking down that and something was like, Emma, just like look up. And there were so many stars out. I could see the Little Dipper and then like all the other constellations that come about of it. And I'm just like, man, that's humbling. And it made me think about, will this test really affect me from 10 years from now, from next week? No. And especially when it's not even graded. And I have a later test that is graded, that I haven't studied for, but it shouldn't take me more than an hour. But I digress. I think I just put so much weight onto something that is so not important, but it is so important to me because I want to do good and be able to get an A out of this class to maintain a good GPA. That sounds so bad. But it's like, I don't know, I'm just trying to like look at it from the bigger picture, but also try to stay focused and locked in. Like, it literally took me like 40 solid minutes to actually like lock in because I was just so like, please, no, I don't want to do this. Like, I was so just like, no. But I did lock in. It took me way too long though, but anyways, it's neither here nor there, but it just kind of made me really reflect on like trying to be appreciative of like where I'm at in life and kind of like I have to study to actually try. I have not tried very much, but I definitely need to try a little bit more. And it just kind of was like, yo, you kind of got to get your stuff together. And yeah, especially when it's ungraded and I have to be able to defend my argument of my grade. But yeah, I think it's going a little better than analytical did because I definitely was like panicked in that. I didn't understand, but I ended up pulling through with that class too, but anyways, I just think my biggest takeaway of today is like trying to zoom out on the picture and try to see how you're going to be fine at the end of the day, whether you get a good test result or you get laid off from your job. I mean, life is life and we're living it, and c'est la vie, but kind of just taking it day by day and trying to make the best out of it and seeing what comes about of it and seeing where I can go from it. And I hope you can do the same thing too, because you have gotten here. I will say this a trillion, bajillion, gazillion times in every single one of my videos, is that you did not get here for funsies, for kicks and giggles. You got here because you were dedicated enough to get here, that you had enough of willingness to continue when you didn't want to continue to get here. So I want to leave you with this. When you feel like your head is just spinning, 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 ask yourself, when was the last time that my head was spinning? What was it over? And if you can't even remember what your head was spinning about the last time your head was spinning, don't stress yourself out about your head spinning over this, because you know darn well next week you're gonna totally forget what even happened. And it is what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just know you've got this. I believe in you. Good luck. You've got every single tool that you need in your toolbox to succeed in your own definition and way of success. Food for thought.